Welcome back, my friends. We just dropped off my first passenger, and as you can see, $33 for 55 miles. Don't shoot me, don't get mad, just don't get mad, okay? That's all I gotta say. Now let's break it down for you guys real fast. You already know for the week we're at $950. The goal is to try to get to $1,200 today if possible. All right, so I've been active for 1 hour because that's how long it took to drop this passenger off. I was online for 2.5 hours, which means my day started off a little bit slow, but I already knew that. I know that on Saturdays, people are sleeping in. It takes a little bit longer to get started, okay? Now, if we look at the breakdown, I really want you to understand this ride, and I learned something very interesting from this passenger, okay? The distance is 55 miles. This is just to let the new people know that are on my YouTube channel that we used to get paid $55 for this. Now we got paid $33. 55 basically means $10 is gone in gas, roughly, right? The $23 went in my pocket. I'm fine with that. The trolls are gonna be like, oh my God, this guy's not doing $1 per mile. Psh, don't worry, I'll slap them in the comments. My point is this. I waited at UC Riverside. I'm in Los Angeles, and now I'm in a position to turn the app on and see what she has to offer, right? And I'm in an area where I can go and I can make more money and I can go up on the mileage. Right now, I've driven 85 miles, right? So my goal is gonna be very simple. Go over here, have everything on, even the pets, right? Just the deliveries off, right? It's a sunny day, we're fine with pets. Just turn it on and let's see what she has to offer. We'll leave that going in the background, and then I'm gonna tell you what we're gonna work on. The video that I shot just before this one, before you watch this video, how I got the $33 ride, let's talk about that. And I learned something very interesting. And yes, if Uber pops up and shows me something that's worth taking, then this video is gonna get cut short and then I'm gonna move on. But if it doesn't, then at least you're gonna get another 8 to 12 minutes of a podcast from me. Okay, this is where I learned from UC Riverside. The kids in the car, I was like, man, I've been waiting for an hour. You guys woke up late. You know, I was just joking with them. And they both were like, no, sir, actually, the kids at UCR have a hard time finding Uber drivers at 4 to 6 o'clock in the evening on a Friday. I was like, what do you mean? They're like, yeah, that's when they go home. That's when they leave. Like, we normally leave on a Friday between 4 to 7 p.m. I'm leaving a little bit late today because my parents couldn't pick me up, so we took an Uber to leave in the morning, but normally kids don't leave in the morning. Then I realized something. Hold on, before I tell you what I realized, let's see what it looks like at LAX. Oh, 9 o'clock flights are coming. Okay, so I got to make this video quick and I got to get going because I want to be here for the flights that are coming, and there's not too many people, right? Anytime right here the Uber XL is available, that means it's a good time to be at LAX, right? So let's put that as a guide and let the Uber algorithm know how far away are we. Not bad, 26 minutes, 21 miles. I actually like to be at LAX for the 10 o'clock rush, but if I can hit the 9 o'clock rush, it would be awesome. And yes, on my way to LAX, if I end up getting, that's my plan. My positioning is I'm starting to go that way, and my patience is gonna be working on my YouTube channel, right? But if I get a ride that is at least $15 to $20 and it meets my criteria and it's going that way, I'll take it. If it's less, but it's going that way, I'll take it. If it's going somewhere else and I pop a cherry, of course we're gonna take it. Okay, so back to what I was saying. The kids were basically saying 4 to 7 o'clock on a Friday is when they need a ride. And I literally saw, and this is, by the way, I was at UC Riverside, so this applies to any university, any college situation. It's gonna lowball, that's fine. Actually, if you watch my videos from today, you'll see I was patient for 2 hours in order to get this $33 ride to position me over here, right? So, and I just walked, I stretched, I relaxed before I started making this video, meaning I enjoy my life as a driver. I don't rush anything, right? I know by the end of the day, I'll probably make $150 to $200. If not, rinse and repeat. We start again tomorrow, right? You just keep working it. Just it's like in the details, right? Just little bit at a time, little bit at a time. I saw a Lyft driver at UC Riverside waiting, and he saw me, I saw him, and I'm like, oh my God, if that dude was driving Uber, he probably would have gotten this ride because he was closer. And he was shocked and looking at me that I'm going to pick up somebody. And that's where I realized there are other drivers that are at UC Riverside doing exactly what I'm doing. So let me know in the comments, wherever you are, in your town, in your market, are you able to go early in the morning on a Saturday and pick up students? Or do you go Friday between 4 to 7 o'clock? Because a 4 to 7 o'clock on a Friday night, that's something new that I learned. And I've been driving this for 5 years. I didn't know that. Every time I learn something new, my friends, I definitely share it with you. And that is how my podcast is starting. Or the 4th or the 5th episode. Look, I can't keep up with it. Let me double check. All right, this is how I double check. On the left, I've uploaded 3 videos in purple for today. I already have the thumbnails done, right? The 4th one I'm going to edit and upload. So this is the 5th one. So this is the 5th video in the podcast. And hopefully when I get somebody that gives me a decent rate, I'll take it. Or I'll start heading towards LAX. And you'll know I basically ended up at LAX. And the WhatsApp group is blowing up. I got to see what these boys are up to. Now we have 7. And 2, Mark and Frank, love to talk. And love to give advice. And I like it, you know. I'm just a moderator where I try to keep the energy up. And if someone's down or having a bad day, I just let them know, yo, it's a positive group. You know, we want to encourage each other. We want to teach each other. But sometimes, you know, like people get into their ego, they get into the inner child and they start whining and complaining. And if it gets a little bit too much, I have to calm them down. I'll be like, yo, boys, come on, relax. Have a good time. Now I'm going to show you a little tip on content creation. We're going to go into recent. No, we're going to go back into pictures. Now we're going to click on today, and I'm going to grab everything that I've created for my content creation, like this. I'm going to move it into the folder that's going to go into the first person that I dropped off, which was a kid named Alan, right? Now everything is in one folder, and I can start editing and working on it, not have to worry about it. Plus, I'm going to take everything from yesterday. I don't know what time I stopped, but I know if I go up to the hearts, that's basically where my last passengers was. I'm going to move it all into the last folder right here. And then we're going to skip. The skipping basically means you're not going to overwrite anything. And then boom. Now, if I go back, I go into album. Oh, what you got for me? $5? Warming up, baby. Warm it up, baby. Warm it up, Chris. More. We want more. We want more. And if you've been watching my channel, you'll know when it starts barking like this, $5, $6, $8, $10, that means there's a $33 ride sitting there. And you already know that. That's exactly how I got that ride right there, right? Let the container graveyard empty out, and then you go, because you follow me, you go and you drive like a veteran, like a pro. And yes, I'm not perfect. I learned from you guys. Trust me. So now this video right here, that's 9 minutes and 27 seconds long, I have to edit because the name and address and something weird was showing up at the end, and I just don't like to show any personal information about my customers where I can avoid it. Even though it's UC Riverside, it should be fine because it was a general area that I picked up, but I still like to respect my customer's address. All right, now my video is done, and I put in effects, I put in sound effects, I put in where I wanted to hide all the way at the end, subscribe, and now I'm gonna go ahead and upload it. I'm sorry, I gotta export it. While it's exporting, we're gonna go back into Uber and check. It only popped 2 rides. That means wherever I am, it's not that good for me right now, so I gotta get moving. And as soon as this video is done exporting, this will be the 4th video, it'll get uploaded. And now while I'm waiting for the passenger, I'm literally going to go here and check and make sure I have my title ready, okay? Okay, we are about 51% done exporting. Now I'm going to start moving. I've taken my break for 15-20 minutes. I've talked to you guys. I made another video for my podcast. And remember the theme from today, guys. Slow it down. Stop picking up drunk people. Stop picking up people from wineries. Do not, worry about barf bags. You even at events, right? At weddings where people might be drinking, or someone's coming off of a yacht, don't pick up drunk people anymore, right? The faster we stop picking up alcoholics and drunk people and people at wineries, the more they'll realize, hey, where are the Uber drivers? Why aren't the Uber drivers coming, right? Let them take Waymo, let them take Cruise, right? Because those AI cars are not ready. And when a passenger unfortunately passes away, or when a parent realizes, hey, we need drivers, we need good drivers, we need conscious drivers out there, and we're willing to pay. Why are these app companies stealing their money? Why are they stealing their tips? Then the awareness will happen, and then these CEOs and these billionaires and these trillionaires, people like Elon Musk, people like Jeff Bezos, people like Dara and Jeff or David, whoever the Lyft CEO is, I don't give a shit about these people, right? One of these people will get in trouble, one of these people will get fired, and then our voice will be heard, right? People like me that are old school, that are veterans, are teaching you the techniques. And I'm not saying I'm right, but I'm just saying consider not picking up drunk people anymore. 20% of us make 80% of the money for Uber, right? When we go on strike on February 14th, it's not about, everybody else listening. No, the 20% need to go on strike and let Uber know, no, enough is enough. Stop taking advantage of us. Pay us what we deserve. Give us vacation. Give us holidays. Give us a 401k. You don't have to treat us like a driver, an employee. We don't want to be employees. We love being independent. But stop screwing us over, right? Right now, I just dropped somebody for $33, which was a 55-mile ride. How are we supposed to sustain and pay our bills? We don't want to end up being homeless in the streets. All right, I'm going to stop. I'm fired up. If you guys know, yesterday I was fired up. Right now I'm fired up too. You know how I'm fired up? Because my videos are turning out to be 20 minutes long. And yes, remember to like, comment, and subscribe, because you got 2 more videos coming right now. 2 more videos coming. And now I'm going to go make some money. And slow it down. Slow it down, fellas. Watch and learn from Uncle Uber, Grandpa Uber, whatever people want to call me. I'm down.